자, 오늘 뷰캐넌 선수의 좋은 피칭이 이어졌는데 오늘 자신의 피칭 어떤 점이 가장 좋았다고 생각하는지 듣고 싶습니다.
Yeah, so you had a great game right there. And what was your best part from today's game?
I think the biggest thing today that we were able to do was throw strikes with all of our pitches and to get ahead early. To be able to go deep in the game, you got to get quick outs, and we had a good bit of first pitch outs. We had some big double plays. Some very clutch defensive plays made. That, like even the eighth inning, that first play was big, and to get those 3 runs early for a little support. Overall, that was a great team game today.
네, 오늘 전체적으로 이제 팀으로서 하나로 잘 뭉쳐서 승리를 만든 것 같습니다. 뭐 처음에 이제 스트라이크 존에 모든 구종들을 다 집어넣을 수 있어서 경기가 쉽게 잘 풀렸고, 이제 8회까지 이제 공 하나로 이제 아웃을 만들 수 있어서 되게 빠르게 이닝을 진행을 할 수 있어서 되게 그 점도 좋았고, 이제 수비적인 부분에서도 이제 야수들이 도와줘서 이렇게 좋은 경기를 할 수 있었던 것 같습니다.
초반에는 물론 공격적이었지만 약간 서두는 느낌도 있었던 것 같은데 갈수록 예리해졌어요. 어떤 게임 플랜의 변화를 좀 주면서 갔던 건가요?
Yeah, in the early of the game, you seemed like in rush with getting outs and going to the next inning. But then later on, you got relaxed. So was there any change on your game plan?
Mino had kind of said that earlier. Just after the first 1 or 2 innings, I was working at a very quick pace. I like to work quick, but sometimes I get ahead of myself. So just really trying to throw strikes and get to the next guy is a good approach and a good plan. But sometimes you get ahead of yourself and then you kind of lose focus of why you're throwing what pitch. So I had to take a step back and really just take it one pitch at a time and kind of slow myself down, and just know that even if I take just a little bit of a step back, I'll still be able to work quickly, but I won't be in a rush. So he kind of told me just to settle down, not have to work too quick, and just continue to trust my stuff and continue to throw strikes.
네, 오늘 경기 평상시에 저는 최대한 빨리빨리 승부를 걸고 빨리빨리 게임을 끝내는 것을 좋아하는 편인데 선호하는 편인데, 이제 오늘 같은 경우는 어김없이 또 그렇게 진행을 하고 있었는데, 이제 민호 형이 다가와서 최대한 컨디션 좋으니까 천천히 조금만 가자라고 얘기를 해서 그 부분에 대해서도 동의를 했고, 그렇게 천천히 가도 다른 투수들에 비해서 템포가 빠르다라고 자부심을 가지고 있기 때문에 네, 그 천천히 오늘 중간에 게임 플랜을 바꿨습니다.
8회에도 이제 마운드에 올라왔었던 상황이었는데 8회 올라갈 때 마음과 내려가기 전에 이제 어떤 얘기를 하고 내려가는 걸 결정했는지 듣고 싶습니다.
So just right before you came up to the mound in the 8th inning, what were you thinking? And then when you came out from the mound, what did you talk with manager?
Going out for the 8th, my biggest thing there was not try to be too tricky. Just make sure I throw strikes, because obviously at that point in the game, your pitch count is getting high and you're on a short leash. So my approach in the 8th inning was just to get ahead and throw as many strikes as I could and hope for the best. Their guy put up an amazing at bat. He always gives me a hard time at the plate, but Sungu made an amazing play there. Hemi gave him a little bunt for a quick out, so that was nice. Yeah, I mean, my goal was just to throw strikes at that point, because I know it was the 8th inning. I only had a few pitches left, so I was going to get everything I could.
예, 8회에 올라가기 전에 이제 최대한 이제 심플하게 스트라이크 존을 공략을 하려고 했고, 그렇게 공략을 하다 보니 이제 승규가 이제 플라이볼을 잡아줬고, 또 박혜민 선수가 그렇게 초구에 이제 번트를 댐으로써 투구수를 더 아끼면서 이렇게 내려올 수 있었던 것 같습니다.
어제 잠깐 보니까 그 엄지손가락이 살짝 부었다고 해야 되나요? 약간 좀 그랬는데 뭐 피칭에 전혀 지장이 없었는지.
Yeah, when the commentator met you yesterday, he saw that your thumb was got a little bit swollen. And what during your game, didn't it influence on your game?
Yeah, fortunately, it hasn't affected my pitches. The joint is a little bigger just from the bone healing over itself, so it's a little more thick than the other one. And my range of motion isn't what it used to be, but fortunately, I'm still able to throw my pitches with how I used to throw them. So everything's good there.
예, 이제 뼈가 붙으면서 이제 좀 굵어진 다른 엄지 손가락에 비해서 좀 굵어지게 됐는데 그래도 불구하고 뭐 게임을 하는 데는 딱히 지장이 없었습니다.
자, 마지막 남은 시즌의 목표와 함께 팬들께 한마디 부탁드리겠습니다.
So lastly, what's your goal for the rest of the season? And then, do you want to say anything for your fans?
Yeah, I mean, right now we're playing really good baseball, just like as a whole and as a team. And a lot of guys, like in the clubhouse, our energy is very competitive because we know that we're still in a playoff push. And if we keep continuing to play like this for the rest of the season, we got a really good chance to make the playoffs. And then once the playoffs start, everybody starts even. So right now, our mentality, my mentality is however many starts I got left to make sure every time I go out there, I can give us a chance to win these games and get us really closer to that playoff run. And our fans, they haven't given up on us once the whole season, even though we've had some ups and downs. They're all here now, screaming and yelling. They're the best fans you can ask for. So it's always a pleasure to play here.
네, 제가 생각하기로는 저희 팀 라커룸 분위기도 되게 화이팅이 넘치고 되게 에너지가 넘치고 있는데 그런 부분들을 이어나가서 경기장에서도 최대한 펼치려고 노력을 하고 제가 생각하기로는 아직까지 플레이오프에 진출을 할 수 있다라고 생각을 하고 있습니다. 그래가지고 이제 마운드에 나가서도 최대한 제가 할 수 있는 일들을 최대한 하면서 팀 승리로 이끌 수 있도록 노력을 하겠습니다. 그리고 팬분들께도 정말 감사하다라고 말씀을 전해드리고 싶은 부분이 중간에 이제 시즌 중간에 저희가 성적이 안 좋고 할 때도 많은 아낌없는 많은 응원과 찬사를 보내주셔서 이 자리를 비롯해서 감사하다라고 이렇게 말씀드리고 싶습니다.
네, 뷰캐넌 선수의 남은 시즌 건강하고 좋은 모습 기대하겠습니다. 인터뷰 고맙습니다.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.